This Rupununi nut farmer has been camping out, or as he prefers to say, squatting at the parking lot of the Guyana National Stadium for the past 3 weeks or so. On a good night, he sleeps in the hammock outside, and when it rains, he resorts to the backup plan. He is among scores of minibus operators and truck drivers who transport goods and services into interior mining communities such as Madhya and Lethem, who have been unable to travel since the protests in Linden began. For some of them, actually getting into town was more than a struggle.
I come now slow at them when I meet Linden now. The first thing about it is a settlement about like a mile from Linden, no? A settlement. They got a big canal across the road, and they got bush. You can't see the canal, so I stopped. It was not me alone, it was 3 of us.
Trucks laden with fuel and goods meant for interior mines and communities have been sitting for the past few weeks, and the loss of business is beginning to add up. The operators were prepared to wait it out when the people of Linden said they would protest for 5 days, but for the operators it has been dragging on now for too long.
We'd like to just have 4 days in 1 week to go into the interior. This is all we want. 4 days in 1 week. This is all we're looking for.
The interior minibus and truck operators want some form of compromise to get their businesses going again.
They need to understand that, you know, the road there is the trail to my home, to everybody else's here home, and their businesses as well. Now, I have installments to pay. I have a tanker truck, I have 2 tankers, I have 2 Bedfords, I have TM, and these things have been taken from the bank, and I already missed 1 month, and the bank doesn't concern if I work or work not.
At the parking lot today, the interior workers called Region 10 Chairman Sharma Solomon in hopes of meeting him to discuss a way of moving people and goods past Linden and onward to Regions 8 and 9. For Capital News, Neil Marks.
But late this afternoon, as he was heading into a meeting with the president, the chairman of Region 10, Sharma Solomon, said the miners and those minibus operators must understand what's really taking place in Linden.
I think that the people will have an opportunity to return to normalcy as long as the government is ensuring that the people of Linden have the opportunity where they don't have this imposition to face this hardship. So I stand committed with the people of Madhya and the other regions, 8 and 9, to ensure that we have some level of normalcy and they can get about their business. But they must understand that a lot of this is dependent on the government's response and reaction towards the plight that is affecting the people of Linden. So as long as the government is willing to ensure that there is normalcy by ensuring that the concerns of the people of Linden and Region 10 are dealt with, I'm quite certain the people in Madhya, the bus drivers, the transporters, they can have their normal lives to get their jobs done.